Hey guys, FlotownHockey here, and today I'm going to give you guys my personal breakdown analysis of Skyrim's brand new Dragonborn DLC trailer. And if you haven't seen it just yet, click on the word Dragonborn on your screen right now, and you'll be linked to my previous video which shows the official Dragonborn DLC trailer. Now, I haven't played any previous Elder Scrolls games before Skyrim, however, I'm very knowledgeable in this game, and I'm just going to give you guys my personal thoughts and opinions on this trailer and nothing more. So, without further ado, let's get started.
He was once one of them, the Dragon Priest.
Okay, from the start of the trailer, we can already tell that he was once a Dragon Priest, and that means he's going to be very powerful, and that he's going to have a unique mask that he wears that enables him really awesome abilities, and I'm curious to see what mask he wears and what kind of abilities that you can get from wearing that mask. So that's going to be really cool to see. And it said that he was once a Dragon Priest. That means he could have become rogue and left that group, or he could have been the head of them all and been the strongest due to the fact that he was the first Dragonborn. So we're not sure about that yet. They haven't specified. All we know is that he was the first Dragonborn. He's very powerful, and he's going to have a unique mask that we can wear. Now, if you look at this image right here, it shows the boat, and I'm under the assumption that this is how we're going to travel to our new destination. And apparently this is a place that was in previous Elder Scrolls games. It's called Solstein. Sorry if I mispronounced that. But that is the place that we're going to be traveling to. And of course there will be side quests and side routes that go to different areas. But I think the main one is called Solstein. So that's going to be really cool to see. I haven't played previous Elder Scrolls games, but I'm excited to see how that turns out and how they've updated it.
He ruled here in their name, ruled over Solstein. But he did not serve the dragons. He devoured them.
Okay, the narrator just told us that he devoured dragons and did not serve them. That's probably where he differed from the Dragon Priest, but he was an almighty and powerful being during his time era. This is further proven by previous images, like this one. In the center of what appears to be the Dragonborn's chest is the Dragon Priest, who looks very powerful and stronger than all the other Dragon Priests surrounding him. And the carvings on the whole outline frame of this image show the Dragonborn with his arms stretched out and a Dragon Priest carving in the middle of his chest. So that proves that he was affiliated with the Dragon Priest. However, he was a big influence in this time era and probably very powerful and strong. And with these images right here of the dead dragons, as the announcer said, he did not serve the dragons, he devoured them. So that is where he differed from the Dragon Priest. He went against what they stood for, and I'm curious to see how that plays into the background story for this DLC, and how that intertwines with all the previous Dragon Priests that we've already encountered.
And like them, he seeks to return.
Alright, from this portion of the trailer, we can already tell that there's going to be all kinds of new places, areas, and realms to explore at this new destination that we're traveling to. This is proven by these images right here. And if you look closely, you'll notice a common theme throughout every image, and that is thorns, books, and vines. And they're mostly green and dark, so that gives some mystery to this location, and you can tell it's going to be a very intense atmosphere as you're playing through this new DLC. And a few other aspects that you can expect to see are new standing stones. Here's an image right here with people constructing and building around this new standing stone. So that's going to be cool to see what kind of abilities we can get from those. And if by some chance it's not a standing stone and it's just a method of transportation like a teleporter or something like that, then that would also be cool as a method of transportation. But one huge factor that I wanted to point out is that we may be given the ability to levitate. And I know they've done this in previous Elder Scrolls games, and hopefully they've brought it back in Skyrim. And I'm hoping that it's a spell that everyone can obtain and use. And if that's the case, everybody that's a mage or anything like that, it would be very beneficial to your character to use throughout the game. And it'd probably be overpowering. But if it's not a spell that everyone can use, then that means it's an animated event. So throughout the storyline for this DLC, I'm sure there will be moments where it'll just automatically levitate you up and have that animated event that occurs at that specific moment throughout your storyline. Okay guys, the last part of that trailer was just crazy. There was so much in it that I just got to start from the beginning of it. So first things first, there will be mounted combat on a dragon. How sick is that? That's really insane. I can't believe they're allowing that for the player to use, and that's going to be really crazy. First it was a horse, now it's a dragon. They've really stepped it up. That's going to be amazing. So surely you can make new dragon friends or just use the ones you have. The storyline for that hasn't been given yet, but when the DLC comes out, expect videos on how that happens, and that's just going to be really epic. Can't wait to see that. But more importantly, I want to talk about all the brand new enemies that this DLC has to offer, and they range from shaman to demons and even to this Godzilla looking thing. But the most ridiculous, awesome character, you know what, let's take a moment of silence for this. Let's go ahead and take that. Midgets. That's right, I said it, midgets. We are going to be facing little baby midgets that ride warthogs or whatever that is, a pig thing. And that is going to be the most ridiculous thing ever. I'm going to have a midget killing spree on the first day of this DLC release. That's what I'm buying it for. I don't care about the Dragonborn. Dragonborn can run free. I'll help him out. You know what? I'm going on a tiny village, elf-looking midget killing spree. First day this DLC comes out. It's going to be awesome. But besides that, you can expect to see new armor in the game as well. And that is shown in two images. One is a shield right here on the left. And I believe that's a new shield. I hope it is. And two is this panda armor right here. That's just the name that I'm giving it because it looks like a panda helmet to me. And I think this armor looks really sick. And hopefully we'll be able to get that early on in this DLC. But besides that, the main reason that we're playing this DLC is to battle this guy, which is the first ever Dragonborn. And I'm going to be really excited to see how this plays out because as you can tell from this image, he has new armor, new helmet, and just new abilities in general. It's going to be really cool to see how that plays out. And I can't wait to see the background and history behind the first ever Dragonborn. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this trailer analysis. It took a long time to make, so don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for future Skyrim videos that you want to see on this channel, make sure to leave those in the comment section below. And also, if I've left out anything in this trailer analysis, you can also leave your personal thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And anything that I find helpful or useful, I will add to the description of this video. So, again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.